When it comes to RPGs, Obsidian Entertainment holds a special place in my heart. Their games always manage to combine deep storytelling with player freedom, and I'm happy to say that Avowed proudly continues that legacy. Set in the Pillars of Eternity universe, it delivers an experience that's rich for longtime fans, but still welcoming to newcomers. At first glance, you might think Avowed looks a lot like Skyrim, first-person perspective, flexible character building, and real-time combat. But trust me, the similarities stop there. Avowed carves out its own identity with sharper writing, better dialogue, and a world bursting with lore. While it might not match the sheer scale of an Elder Scrolls game, it absolutely outshines it in storytelling and character depth. Exactly what you'd expect from Obsidian. You play as a delegate from the Aedirn Empire, sent to the chaotic, mostly lawless frontier known as the Living Lands. It's a dangerous place full of hopeful settlers trying to build a better life, but they're not exactly happy to see an Imperial representative like you show up. Your official mission? Investigate and fight off a strange, spore-like plague called the Dream Scourge, which turns humans and animals into violent, mindless monsters. But the deeper you go, the clearer it becomes. Your mission is probably just a cover for the Empire's real goal: control. One of Avowed's biggest strengths is its writing and characters. Every conversation feels meaningful, and I couldn't resist exploring every dialogue option, not just to gather extra lore, but because the character interactions are genuinely fun. You'll meet allies and enemies with distinct personalities, and the longest script in gaming history, as Obsidian proudly claims, really shines through in every conversation. And then there's the godlike twist. Your character is linked to Adra, a sentient crystal-like substance that literally speaks into your mind. Whether you trust this voice or question its motives becomes a major moral choice throughout the game. It's not about black and white decisions, but about shaping your worldview as you uncover the truth. Avowed's freedom of choice isn't just about dialogue. Your actions change how towns see you, how characters respond, and even how factions treat you. Stay loyal to the Empire or side with the rebellious locals? Obsidian excels at this kind of branching storytelling, and it keeps the whole experience fresh and personal. On the gameplay side, Avowed offers 3 skill trees: Warrior, Hunter, and Mage. But here's the thing, focusing on just one class isn't ideal. The game actually encourages you to mix and match, thanks to a system where you can instantly swap between 2 loadouts. My go-to setup? Sword and shield for close quarters, and a pistol paired with a spell book for ranged magic. And if you mess up your build, no problem. You can respec easily for a bit of gold. Combat itself is surprisingly tactical. Enemies work together, with archers keeping you at range while shielded fighters close the gap. This forces you to stay on your toes, combining spells, melee attacks, and quick thinking to survive. It feels dynamic and rewarding, even against regular enemies. However, companion AI can be a bit disappointing. Characters like Kai, who you meet early on, sometimes react slowly or stand around during fights. They can't die, thankfully, but they could definitely be more helpful. That said, their personalities and dialogue more than make up for their combat struggles. If you love party banter, you'll be reminded of Dragon Age or Baldur's Gate 3, with companions talking to each other and to you in genuinely funny, heartfelt ways. The world itself is beautifully crafted. Instead of one giant open world, Avowed uses open zones, each filled with side quests, secrets, and stunning locations. Take Paradise, a city packed with twisting alleys and hidden surprises, or the Emerald Stair, a haunting area filled with eerie farms and quiet forests that gave me serious dark fantasy vibes. Every area feels distinct, with rewards for players who love to explore. And Avowed doesn't baby you with level scaling. Wander into the wrong area? You'll get wrecked. But that makes preparation and the feeling of overcoming tough enemies even more rewarding. So what's the final verdict? Avowed is a fantastic addition to Obsidian's legacy. It's not perfect. The companion AI needs work, and some role-playing options feel a bit limited, but the strong writing, memorable characters, in deep combat more than make up for it. For fans of classic RPGs, this is a must-play and a brilliant start to Xbox Game Studios' 2025 lineup. Are you ready to conquer the Living Lands, or will you fight for its freedom? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review.